Hi everyone, today I'm going to be going over the plasma protein systems. So starting with a little overview, these systems are all essential to the inflammatory response, and they each consist of a family of proteins that are activated in a sequence to help create potent biologic effects. And an example of this would be proenzyme being converted into an active enzyme. The plasma protein system is a cascade, and this means that each component of the system is activated sequentially. And there are three key plasma protein systems. First, there's the complement system. Next, the clotting system. And there's also the kinin system. So starting off with the complement system, this is going to intensify or complement the capacity of antibodies, as well as phagocytes, to clear pathogens and damaged cells. So overall, it's just going to help activate inflammation. There are over 20 distinct complement proteins involved in this system, and they circulate the blood in inactive form, but they are activated in response to inflammation. They activate surface receptors on immune cells, and this is going to initiate signaling pathways that enhance the immune response. And they initiate a cascade effect in response to foreign proteins in the body. So an important part of this system is the membrane attack complex, and this happens when 5 complement protein systems join together to form a large molecule or a membrane attack. So the complex is embedded into the bacteria, which is going to create an opening that allows water to flow into the bacteria. And overall, the bacteria is going to swell, it's going to burst, and then it's going to die. C3a and C5a are anaphylatoxins, and they release histamine to induce vasodilation and to increase capillary permeability. There are 3 pathways that are part of this system. First, there's the classical pathway that's activated by IgC as well as IgM. There's the lectin pathway that's triggered by the first exposure to the antigen. And there's the alternative pathway that's activated by substances on the surface of the infectious microorganism. The next system is the coagulation or the clotting system. And when this system is activated, this group of plasma proteins is going to help form a blood clot. And it's activated by a variety of substances that are released during tissue infection or injury. So when the blood vessel wall is injured, 2 converging pathways are going to form a clot. You have the extrinsic pathway, and an example of this would be tissue factor, and you have an intrinsic pathway, and an example of this would be contact activation. This system is going to help activate factor X as well as thrombin. And thrombin is going to help activate fibrinogen to form fibrin. And fibrin is going to help trap microbes from spreading, and it's also going to help clot the blood. This system is overall going to help stop bleeding. It's going to localize microorganisms, and it's going to provide a meshwork for repair and healing. Factor 12 is the Hagman factor, and this activates plasma proteins, which is going to promote the formation of bradykinin as well as kallikrein. This system is also going to have platelets that are interacting with the coagulation cascade to stop bleeding and to release mediators that are going to promote and control the inflammation that's going on. The last system is the kinin system, and this system activates and assists inflammatory cells. And bradykinin plays a major role in this system. It's going to help cause vascular permeability. It's going to cause smooth muscle contraction in the lungs. It's going to help vasodilation occur. as well as the feeling of pain. And pain occurs because the nerve ends are stimulated.